Excuse me, I'm talking to you. Hey.
Get ready with me for the NAACP Awards. I'm actually really excited. I've never been to the NAACP Awards before. When I was in I think I was a freshman or sophomore in college, I went to the NAACP Theater Awards, I think. I think they have a separate, it's kind of similar to the Tonys, I think. Forgive me if I'm not describing this correctly. But anyway, I don't know if they still do the award show for that anymore, but that was the very first time I went to an NAACP event. And so now I am seat filling for the NAACP Awards. I've been seat filling off and on since 2015, maybe. It's been some time. I've been to some really, really great award shows. I feel like if you live in LA or if you're, familiar with the entertainment industry and, media and stuff like that, you're probably already aware of this. But if you didn't know, a seat filler is a real thing. When you watch these award shows and certain events, production usually hires companies to provide seat fillers. And a seat filler is just that, someone who is filling in for an empty seat. So sometimes, the talent comes late, they're fashionably late, or they just, arrive late, traffic, whatever. Sometimes talent is backstage and they're getting ready for a performance, or maybe they're preparing to accept an award or something like that. For production, it doesn't look good if when the camera pans over the audience, there's a bunch of empty seats and spaces. So that's when they hire certain companies to hire seat fillers like me. The very first award show I ever went to was the NAACP Theater Awards. That was back in 2012, maybe. I don't even remember. After that, I started seat filling for some other award shows. I went to the Grammys, I went to the BET Awards, People's Choice Awards, the VMAs. It's really fun because it's really like a concert. You're just there kind of playing musical chairs. If you get lucky, you'll stay in the same spot for the whole show, or at least for, most of the duration. But you do have to be willing to, get up, move. That's your job, is to literally play musical chairs all night. I haven't been to an award show in a couple years, so I'm excited. My favorite award show that I ever seat filled at was the BET Awards. It was 2016. To be honest, I think that was the last best BET Awards that we've had so far. No shade, but that was the year where they had the Prince tribute. So the show started out with Bilal performing. I was like, what? Actually, I take that back. Beyonce surprised everybody because she was on tour, but she did a pop-up performance with Kendrick, and that's how the show opened. This is when BET was BET. No shade, but we had the Prince tribute, Sheila E. It was amazing. That was honestly probably the best award show I've ever been to. I would say the VMAs were a close second. I actually went to the VMAs the year that Miley Cyrus hosted, so that was a time. But yeah, the BET Awards used to really, really hit. But I'm grateful that the NAACP Awards are still going strong and we're still honoring our Black legends and, giving people their flowers while they're here, for sure. I kind of went on a tangent, but back to seat filling. If you're interested in seat filling and, want to know more about it or, want to do it, I know it's not just in LA. There are seat filling opportunities in other cities. If you live in a major city like New York, Atlanta, Chicago, something like that, there are probably some opportunities in those areas as well. Obviously, LA, with us being near Hollywood and with a lot of award shows being here, there are a lot of opportunities in LA, but I would say just look around. I literally started seat filling because I don't even know how I heard about it. I think it's just kind of like a word of mouth thing. And I just Googled, back in 2015, maybe even a little bit before that, I just Googled seat filler opportunities, Los Angeles. And I found a few different websites. One of them is seatfillers.com. You just create a profile. They will usually email you when there are shows coming up. And if you're interested, you just apply. The other one is One Iota. They do a lot more screenings and TV show tapings and things like that. Standing room only is another one. I'll do another video about SRO because there's a lot I want to say and I don't want to make this video too long, but they are another company that you can go with. I really like seatfillers.com. If you're trying to go to the Grammys, if you're trying to go to like one of the big award shows, they're going to be your best bet. I will say though, couple little pro tips. First thing is, a lot of these are on a lottery system. So just because you submit and you request a ticket doesn't mean you're going to get it. Some of these shows, you can't bring a guest. So like for the NAACP awards today, I could have brought a guest, but I'm just going to go by myself. But a lot of times they only let you have one ticket. So if you're someone who doesn't like to do things alone, this might not be for you. Also, if you do bring a guest, you guys are probably going to get split up. So don't expect, like, if you bring your best friend or your significant other or a family member, don't expect to be sitting side by side with them the whole night. You're probably going to get split up. So just keep that in mind when thinking of like guests and who you want to bring, or if you want to just go by yourself. As far as like etiquette, they'll tell you this in the emails and like when they send you all of the information about the show, but don't go into this thinking that you're about to like get your big break and be like networking with these celebrities. Like, it's not that kind of a gig. It's definitely just more of a, you're there, you're experiencing it, you're having a good time, you're looking cute. You're supposed to be like a celebrity. Like, that's how you're supposed to be feeling and acting. Like, you're like, yeah, I'm here, I'm at the award show because I'm me. Like, that's the attitude. So, you know, don't be asking for pictures, don't be asking for autographs. Like, if production sees that, they may kick you out because it's just like, it's not the vibe, it's not the time. Not saying like, obviously, if you strike up an organic conversation with someone, like, by all means engage, but don't make it like, here's my business card and resume. Like, it's not that. Don't do that. I think that's really all of the kind of pro tips I have. I feel like seat filling is something just kind of fun that I fell into. I've always loved entertainment. I love award shows. I love award show season. When I found out that the NAACP awards were happening, I was really excited to submit and I got the ticket. So I'm gonna finish doing my makeup. I will show y'all the final look after because, you know, we got to take the hair down, we got to finish the makeup. So I will show you the final look in just a bit. Final look. I'm gonna take my hair down. Okay, I'm leaving way later than I wanted to. I wanted to leave the house at 12:30 to get there around 1:10. It's 1:22. But they said we can get there between 1 and 3. So this is the final look. We did a cute little like B-Day Beyonce inspired updo. I will try to show the full dress later, but gotta go.